And I saw them running them, the other one's running out to Monterey today, so I wasn't sure if you guys...
Is it 235?
This is 236.
I mean, on the Rock 20.
Yeah, that's 235 doing 520s today.
And this one is doing 44 and 48.
Yeah, just a set. Just three of them. 3 trips for me today.
They got like 237 yet, or 238?
We don't have it. We don't have those ones yet. I don't know if they're going to be this style one, or if they're going to... Because ever since I got here about a year ago, they kept saying we were going to get 5 or 10 electric buses, and they just got... It looks like they're just about done getting all the infrastructure, like the big diesel, the big generator, and all the new charging ports, so we can maintain those the new electric buses. But we haven't got any new ones.
That's right.
It's been a while, so I don't know if maybe by spring or this time next year they'll get more. So I thought we were going to get them. I thought they were talking about getting them last year, but we didn't really have all the charging things set up for it.
Are you talking about one of the Dewey's? I keep hearing one of the low floor types.
You know, I don't know what kind of stuff we're getting until they're at the yard.
Yeah. Yeah, because I heard on Google you guys might get one 30-footer. Maybe a few 40s.
Yeah, I assume we're going to get... Because all of our 40-foot buses are natural gas buses.
CNG.
Yeah, the CNG stuff. So I assume they're going to want to get some electric ones for that, for those routes, but I don't know how it's going to work because some of those buses go 200, 300 miles in a day, so it would wear them out pretty quick unless they had them with larger batteries or more batteries with more range on them.
True.
But I'm sure they have those. I'm sure they make them. I just don't know if they're like that, if they're prohibitively expensive or. We do have like 249 and 250, 251 and 252. So 4 more and 253. So 4 or 5 more shuttles.
Yeah.
That could get replaced.
Like there's 247. That's one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they still drive that. I haven't driven that one. I don't know where they sent that one. Because I know they sent 253 to
Cloverdale?
Yeah, Cloverdale. I think they sent me a 252. I do that a couple days a week, and they send that to Windsor. I think they sent like 504 or 503. That's an electric one. They sent that one to Healdsburg, right?
That's one to 67.
Yeah. So, but the two that, and I know that we sent 250 and 251 to Sonoma, but one day last fall, they sent me out on like a special route just to drive out to like the city yard in Sonoma with just a deadhead with no passengers. Just to meet with like some people from City of Sonoma. So they wanted me to drive around this building so they could figure out where in the building they were going to mount their charger. And so they've been talking to the county, and they want to have an electric bus permanently stationed out there for their local. Well, the 30 goes. No, these ones do the ones I was talking about.
Yeah.
Would do the local routes, the 32 north and south, and then they usually would do a 34 back in the morning. One of those. There's 2 buses that run the locals and run in Sonoma, and they do. One of the paddles does a 34 from the Transit Mall out in the morning to Sonoma Plaza, and then they do local 32 routes all day, and then they deadhead back.
The 34.
Yeah, they start with the 34, and then the other paddle, the one I did was 250, was the bus, and I would always do the 34 back in the afternoon, so I would deadhead out and the 34 back in the afternoon. So I don't know how they're going to run those routes if they have a bus sitting that stays in Sonoma. It doesn't make very much sense. Well, I guess what they would do is they would just have to adjust the paddles, and they would have the same bus do the morning 34 and the afternoon 34. That's the only way it would work. they wanted to keep a bus out there, which is fine, but that makes that probably adds like 30 or 45 minutes onto that paddle, those are already like over 10-hour paddles.
True.
I think one of them's almost 11 hours.
11 hours? That's like a long time.
Yeah, but it's kind of between the breaks and the lunch. I think you get like a 55-minute lunch or something. So between the breaks and the lunch, we can't drive. They can't have us drive more than 10 hours in a day. But as long as the paddle has breaks, it can be an 11-hour paddle as long as there's like a lunch break and other breaks, like paid breaks cut in, and that'll reduce that 11 hours to less than 10 hours drive time.
True.
But yeah, I'm not sure when the new buses are coming.